Bitcoin is trying to break again back above $44,000. And now I know everybody is asking themselves, will we get a new higher high today, or do we still have to wait the next 48 hours? I will show you what I believe is going to happen here right now and why we are moving back to the upside after we touched $43,000. If you think that is interesting, then make sure that you are subscribed to the channel, you like this video, also activate the bell so that you will never miss out on these really important updates. And now let me show you what I believe is going to happen here. So for that, I'm gonna start off here on a 15 minutes time frame. And what we can see here is that we had a really small bullish divergence that led to that move in Bitcoin. And it was here. So you see it's really small, but it was enough to get that move here. While we got that move, we touched here resistance, exactly what I pointed out yesterday at $44,200, $300. And remember I told you we need to break that at least with a 15 minutes candle so that I would open a new long position besides the one that I had yesterday going on the live stream. So that one I actually closed in profit. Now we got rejected from there and trending now a little bit to the downside. And that's absolutely fine because I still believe that over the course of today, we could see either here a bull flag or a falling wedge pattern where we break it back to the upside and try again to stay above $44,300. We tried it yesterday and failed, or was it this morning? No, yesterday. Then this morning again, and again failed. But you know the drill, guys. The more often we try to test a level, the weaker it gets and the more likely it gets that we are smashing through it at some point in time. And here, I think the next attempt to claim that level will be successful. And we're going to get then our move to $45,000. And if we can move above $45,000, we're going to continue to 48 in no time whatsoever. Here on the 15 minutes chart, if I would be looking for a trading setup, I would like to see that basically the price where we are sitting at right now at $43,840, that is the level, that we hold this. And if we can hold this, oh yeah, it's just 57 seconds. If we can hold this here and the next candle is pushing away from this level again, there I would consider entering a new long position because that might be the move to test here again $44,000 and potentially higher. Now, when I move here to the 1 hourly chart, we had here our beautiful ascending triangle that faked out to the downside. So technically the target would be way below us. So here we broke down, yeah, around $42,000. So I was not wrong with that. Back to the mid-range of our trading range, more or less. So if we would get down there, I think it would be just a quick bear trap and we would come back up and continue going higher. But it doesn't look like for now that we are actually getting that move. Let's go back here quick to 15 minutes. Here, green candle pushing to the upside. It's a trade again on 25x. So I just opened it. Let's see how it goes. If it breaks here under $43,840 and basically gets, yeah, basically here. If we get under that bottom of that push to the upside, that is my stop loss. If we get under this, I close the trade. So, but right now I'm slightly in profit. So you cannot see it because I have a different screen here. But slightly in profit right now on that. Now don't forget, if you want to trade with me together and you just want to copy me and my trades, then go to FAIRDESK. That's the platform that I'm using for copy trades right now, or to CoinW if you want a platform without KYC and no VPN, then that's the way to go for you. And otherwise, the link for BYBIT and is still in the comments below. Don't forget, you get a nice BYBIT card if the card is available in your country. So I really love that card. I spend every day everything what I buy through that card. So all these links to these platforms are in the comment section or in the description of that video below. Now, when we're going to a 4-hourly chart, here we are seeing that bulls are trying to reclaim the EMA ribbon. So they have a little bit less than 13 minutes to do so. We are sitting literally at the edge of the upper end of the EMA ribbon. If I zoom in here a little bit more, you can see it. If we can close this 4-hourly candle above $43,871, basically where we are right now, then here I also expect the next 4-hourly candle to push here back into resistance of $44,500 approximately. So we only need to wait here 12 minutes to see if this is going to be the case or not. And something else that I would also like to mention is that we are also then slowly moving away from the VPVR again, from the point of control, to sit there for a long period of time to see a lot of fighting around that point of control. It's better to have a clear direction. So, and if we are managing now here to close the 4-hourly candle above the EMA ribbon, we should finally leave here this volume range, which is the biggest resistance right now for Bitcoin, and try to push here higher. When we are going to liquidation levels, here we are right now in the sweet spot of that bigger ascending triangle to see a breakout. So if we would break out from here, from that area, that would be the perfect area for a breakout when we're looking at the progress of that ascending triangle. And if we would get the breakout to the upside, we would clean all this liquidity up here, all the way up to around $48,000. Because don't forget, the target is here at $47,656 if we are breaking here to the upside. So I see here more and more attempts of Bitcoin trying to break that level. Now, within that ascending triangle, another ascending triangle. So this here, and that's how you see that we are within the sweet spot, because here, this should also break out around that level here. And that shows you that maximum by tomorrow, we should get the breakout out of it. If we are not getting the breakout at this point in time, and we continue to stay within that ascending triangle here to consolidate, then chances again are increasing that we're going to see a flush to the downside. And that's what we are obviously don't want to see here. So here we most likely only have to wait for the next 4-hourly candle, potentially to get already a direction. If not, then we have time until tomorrow afternoon to get a directional move. So, but it looks like that we might actually get this today. Now, when we're looking at the liquidation heat map, then also here we almost touched that liquidation level where we have a lot of shorts sitting, 203 million short liquidations right now at $44,565. Once we are touching this and breaking through this, you're gonna see a short squeeze immediately to at least 45,500, something like that. And this will create a cascade of short liquidations, which will give the bulls fuel to move into higher prices. So could we see here a small move back to $43,600 to take out here these new long positions? Yes, but I'm not really concerned about that because, again, most of the liquidity is above us. So we have here 203 million and then here 135 million in short liquidations. This is alone $340 million in short liquidations, and beneath us, the first couple levels, there's not a lot in longs. So again, direction is again favored to the upside. Nothing has changed there. Now here on this 12-hourly chart, we have luckily another 4 hours, and that could be also the final move here above that resistance level of $44,275 within the next 4 hours to claim that level. And if we are closing the 12-hourly candle above that level, you're also going to see here a retest of $45,581, basically what I just said, $45,600. And if we break through that, because short liquidations are going to happen, we could jump all the way up already to 48. Imagine that we do this, we jump to $48,000 today, even before the ETF, and we start consolidating just beneath it at 46, 47, and then we get the ETF. 52, 58 is then pre-programmed as the next target, in my opinion. Here on the daily range, also nothing has changed. Really, we just need to wait what's happening here right now on the 12-hourly and on the 4-hourly chart, so I don't need to get into that. Here on the Bollinger Bands, something interesting is that we are staying for now within the Bollinger Bandwidth and don't see any volatility coming in right now. Even with that green candle push it to the upside, the Bollinger Bandwidth is not really interested right now in that move because there's still not a lot of volatility coming back. So I'm still waiting for this, but it can happen today. If we are breaking above $44,300, that volatility is coming back. The Bollinger Bandwidth is breaking out, and we see here an end of that Bollinger Band squeeze and see price moving here into the resistance area of 44 all the way up to $47,000. So you see we are sitting here at the bottom of it right now and trying to break into it. Once we are confirmed broken into that level, we're going to see continuation to the upside, and that's basically what I'm waiting for. When I go now to the Bitcoin dominance, I can tell you guys I have still some altcoin positions, and they get slaughtered. It makes no sense for me to close them right now. I just gonna sit it out. I have enough margin on the account to wait it out, but it hurts, guys. It really hurts. So because this is now the 9th consecutive candle that is green, I think. So this is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The 10th consecutive candle. And finally we see a small relief for altcoins with that rejection from that downward sloping trend line and that horizontal level around 54.31%. So I hope that this will continue to move here to the downside and that we then see again something like this over the course of the next 8 to 10 days back to the downside, and that we see altcoins then having a really, really nice run back to the upside. Again, with the ETF coming in 2 days, I believe that we are going to break here these levels and jump to 57, but afterwards we are heavily turning around and see altcoins outperforming Bitcoin. When we're looking at Ethereum had a nice fake out here to the downside, so we are coming already back up here. I believe that move to the downside was here also in Ethereum a bear trap, and that we're going to reclaim today the EMA ribbon potentially and continue to move here into the golden ratio of $2,305 based here on this 4-hourly chart. When we are looking here on this 4-hourly chart with the VPVR, we are again scratching at the point of control. This has to be reclaimed for continuation. But again, in 4 minutes, we are closing this 4-hourly candle. We could see this happening with the next 4-hourly candle because the stochastic RSI is also slightly turning around here already. If we can see here follow through, then we could see here also a nice green candle to the upside, and I might open a new Ethereum position here in a moment, just after I finish up this video. Then the Ethereum Bitcoin chart looks to me like that we are finally bottoming out here. There could be still a chance that we see something like this, but this will be, again, just a bear trap, and we then finally have shaken out everybody, and then Ethereum should start moving over the next week or two and start making huge moves here. And here comes something else. You should pay attention to a beta play for coins that are running on the Ethereum blockchain, like Lido, like Matic, and many other coins that might then outperform Ethereum. So it's the same with every other coin, you know. So when you look at Bitcoin moves 3%. What do altcoins? They move 7, 10, 12, 15%. It's the same with Ethereum. All the coins that are built on Ethereum. Ethereum moves 3%. Coins that are built on Ethereum run much, much harder than Ethereum itself. So, and that's what I'm looking at besides playing a trade on Ethereum. Guys, that's it already for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please make sure that you are subscribed, to the channel, like this video, and activate the bell. And I'm going to see you then again in the next one.